Okay, today I'm here to go over the 6.5 Creedmoor. Normally I shoot a 270, and ballistically the Creedmoor and the 270, they're very comparable. So I just didn't want to give the 270, kind of being stubborn. Somebody was getting rid of this. They'd shot it 8 times, and then they decided they didn't want the Creedmoor, and so I picked it up for a really good deal. So I'm here to shoot it. I've never shot a Creedmoor before in my life, so like I said, I'm kind of skeptical of it. Recoil on the Creedmoor is about half that of the 270. I'm a recoil weenie, and so I'm looking into this, see what it's like. This one is a Savage Access. It came with the scope already, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot it. I got the target set up down there at 50 yards, so I'm going to do a 3-shot group and then adjust my sight and see what we think. So let's get to that. All right, here we go. This is the first one down the range with the Creedmoor. Like I said, I've never shot one before. And check it out. All right, so here we go. We'll take and we'll walk down there, see what it's like. Like I said, I've never shot a Creedmoor. This is the Savage Access. This is at 50 yards, and let's go check her out. I'm at a public shooting range. Sorry about all the garbage. It's kind of dumps right over there. So I was shooting at this little black mark, and that's where my 3 shots were at. Not too bad at 50 yards. I mean, probably some of the shooter error. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move it over, and I'm gonna back up to 100 yards. Set up at 100 yards down there. See my second set. I have 3 of the first shots were at 50 yards. This one will be at 100 yards. We'll see kind of how this little gun does, and then I'll let you know what I think of the Creedmoor. So I just shot my first 100-yard grouping with the Savage Access 6.5 Creedmoor. Going now to check and see what kind of grouping it had. My first shot was at 50 yards, and it grouped all right, I guess. So we'll see what this one looks like. This is my first 50 yards. I'd never shot the gun before. And then my next one, I had one here and one there, and then a flyer. I felt it when I pulled that one, is way over here. So over here I did a 5-group shot. I had 1 flyer up here, the other 4 right here. This is my target I was shooting at. So a little bit high, I'm at 100 yards. I don't mind it being that high. As a matter of fact, I kind of like it being about 1 inch high. That way I can hold straight on to about 300 yards. So these 3 are pretty close. That one kind of a flyer in that one. So you got about a 1-inch group there, and then a 2-inch group, and then about a 3-inch group right there. Overall, I think it's a pretty good little gun. I think that if you reload or buy some premium bullets, these ones are just kind of generic over-the-counter bullets. If you were to buy some premium bullets, you could get it down to an inch group pretty easy. I just got done shooting 11 times with this little gun. When I was shooting, one of them got me. I guess I didn't have it tight against my shoulder. The other 10, this thing honestly, it shoots like a 243. After usually 12 shots with the 270, I'm feeling it. Like I said, I'm a little guy. I hate recoil. I don't want it. I think this will be a pretty good gun. I'll probably give it one more test. I'll probably go buy some different ammo. A lot of it might be the scope. You can barely see through it on this Savage Access. I think if you were to get a nice scope and do some reloading at home, I think you could get this gun down to a 1/2-inch group pretty easy. But as far as being sold off, you need a 270 or a 6.5 Creedmoor. If it's your first gun, I think I would probably go with a Creedmoor. If you already have a 270 and you don't want to spend the money or don't have the money, I wouldn't go looking for a Creedmoor either. It's been 3 or 4 years, so I finally got a good deal. It does have a lot less recoil. If you have any questions, let me know.